Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. I just came in, to say happy Sunday to everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody weekend was safe. 4th of July, I know the fireworks, gunshots and all. Like, we hear them all. But today I came through to be a little more open about who I am and why I do things the way I do things. And why I've changed my life for the better. My reasons for why I am who I am today. I'm going to get started. At a very young age, I lost a child. I was 17 years old. My daughter passed away from sickle cell. That was the worst time of my life. Even to this day, now I'm 40, I still didn't understand, what was really going on in my world then. It was very confusing for me about death. I was always afraid of death, and to lose a child at such a young age. She was only 19 months old. She was almost 2 years old. It was right before Easter. I had got her an Easter dress, Easter basket and everything, and my baby passed away before Easter. So, she didn't get to open that Easter basket or anything. Sickle cell took my baby from me. I was in the 12th grade. It was my last year of high school. Right before my prom, right before my graduation, I lost my baby. And, shout out to everybody back then in 1997 who came out and supported me, and my family at my baby girl's funeral. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate all the love and support that I still get to this day, behind the passing of my baby. But, even back then, I was confused. I didn't understand why God took my child from me. I didn't have a lot of time with her. It was just hurtful. And even to this day, I still think about her. I still cry about it. I'm still upset. I try not to be upset, because God don't make no mistakes. But it still hurts me more than ever that I don't have my daughter with me. I see all the pretty little babies. I see all the people having babies. I even see people mistreating babies. And that pisses me off to the utmost. Seriously. Y'all, if y'all don't want these kids, for real, give them away. Give them to somebody who love kids. Give them to somebody who can't have kids. Give them to somebody who's going to cherish kids. Because every day I see somebody hurting a child. And that's crazy. And it really hurts me because, I lost a child. And I would do anything to have my baby back. You know what I'm saying? So for all of y'all that's out here hurting babies and doing that dumb shit, you going to reap what you sow. Just know you going to reap what you sow. And you're going to have to answer to God about that. But, again, I've grown, I've matured as a woman, as a mother, as a friend, as a sister. I'm trying to be better in my life so that, I can help change other people's lives as well. I've been through so much, good and bad. And, I cannot wait to write a book about my life so that everybody can see, my struggles, my ups and downs, see how I've blossomed, see how I've glowed up to who I am now in my life. I'm 40 years old. I've never been married. This will be my first marriage. I'm thankful. I'm marrying my best friend. He's everything to me. He's been my best friend from day one. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I have my son behind me, pushing me to be a better person every single day, to reach newer heights every single day. And I appreciate my son for that. I'm glad that my son grew up different than me and didn't have to do the things I did as a teenager, as an adult. He changed the game. He's not on the same path as me. He's on a whole different path, and I'm proud of him for being a leader and not a follower, and following his heart and his dreams on what he want to be in life. I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful, God has him with me all these years. I love my son with everything in me. I want to work with my son. I want to build businesses with my son and my husband, and that's the route I'm going, and I'm thankful for that. But You know, I didn't always come from being this humble, this happy. You know, I was like evil kind of. You know, I used to say whatever out my mouth and didn't give a shit, you know, how people felt about it. But, you know, a lot has changed in my life. I done been through a lot that has opened my eyes to change and just being better and not being so negative all the time. You know, and I have my moments, don't get me wrong, when I have I'm just mad. I have those moments. Everybody do. But, you know, I try to sit down and think about it. It don't take me long now. Not as long as it used to take me before I would be like, dang, I was wrong as shit. So let me go in on and apologize. But it's like now, it only takes me a second to be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I was wrong. I need to apologize for that. And I'm thankful that God is working through me and working with me to be a better person so that, you know, people can see that you don't always have to be this hard exterior. You don't always have to be mean and evil. You don't always have to talk about people. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to do that. And like growing is amazing. Like changing is amazing. Growth is amazing. I'm so thankful for growth, like for change. Like it's amazing. Straight up, people. It's amazing. Like, if you don't grow and you don't change, like, what are you doing? You wasting time. Like, what's your purpose? If you're not growing and evolving, if you still stuck in your ways all these years, that's the issue with you. Nobody else. That issue is with you. But, like, losing my daughter, you know, it's just upsetting. I'm never going to forget it. I'm never going to forget her, which is why I, you know, created Amor Levon, because Levon is my baby's middle name. And I just wanted to have to build something that I would always remember her by. Something that, you know, would make people smile and make people happy. And that's what I do with my jewelry, with my custom designs. I create stuff for people that's for that individual. It makes them happy. It makes them smile. I love when my customers hug me and call me and tell me, thank you so much. This piece, you know, makes me feel so happy when I look down at it because nobody else has it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate those customers. Like, my daughter was one of a kind. She was the only one like her. She was my baby. That was my best friend. She was spoiled rotten. And, you know, this bead jewelry line that I have is, you know, remembrance for my daughter. My daughter was a Leo. She was off the chain. And, you know, I want to make jewelry that's off the chain, that speaks to people when they see it. And, you know, just make people feel good. And, you know, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I am so thankful. I'm blessed that I can bless other people. And, you know, y'all got to kill it with all that negative stuff. Like, people, you know, I see sit online all day long and just be talking about people all day. They head, they shoes, they clothes, what they don't got, what they, you know, what they lack. And, like, why are you worried about somebody else's struggles? Worry about yourself. Like, I can't stand that. And then it be the, you know, I'm not judging nobody, but it be people who ain't that attractive that be doing the most talking. Trash. And I'm like, first of all, you need to look in the mirror at yourself first, because you are definitely flawed. And if you're not flawed, then you're perfect. And it ain't nobody out here perfect. So stop judging people. Stop downing people. You know what I'm saying? If you see something wrong with a person, try to uplift them. Make them feel good about their you know, uniqueness about them. Quit downing people. That makes me sick. And it makes me sick that it's a lot of black men that's putting down black women. And like, who raised you? A black woman. Did you tell your mother her wig was ugly? Did you tell your mother her makeup wasn't done right? Like, that's what I don't understand. You guys are quick to judge a woman, a black woman, for what ain't right about her. But you never once told your mom that. Even if it was true or not, you would never disrespect your mother like that. So why disrespect a black female like that? Uplift her. You know what I'm saying? Let her know she beautiful no matter what she got on. Or try to find ways to improve a person's look. DM them, inbox them. But to just be throwing shade all day long is childish. And a lot of y'all is in y'all 40s and got kids of y'all own. And you never know how that karma gonna come back around you. It might not come back on you. It could be your children. It could be your grandchildren. It could be anybody. But just stop judging people, y'all, for real. Because you don't know where a person done came from or been through or what struggles they going through right now. And for people to just sit online and talk trash and troll and bash and badmouth people all day, you ain't got shit else to do with yourself. What are you doing with yourself? What hobbies do you have? Ask yourself that. For real. Like, I had to learn how to stop doing that shit. Like, because I was that girl that would go on your ass with the quickness. But I had to learn, like, dang, my son is watching me. My son is going to see this. My son is my friend online. He's always been my friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put out that bad energy because I'm not going to get nothing good back. So I decided to change my ways and to change the way I thought about things. You know, if I ain't got nothing good to say, I ain't going to say it. But, you know, then, you know, it's a case where people piss me off and get me in my bag. And then I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to clap back. It is what it is. But not too many times do that happen anymore. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no beef with nobody. I don't have no issue with nobody. Like, all I want to do is love on my family and get this money, for real, and build this legacy for my family. I don't have no time for all that extra shit, all that little kid, all that little girl stuff, who hair nappy, who wig nappy, who copying off me, who this, who that. Who gives a fuck? Do you. Worry about you. Quit worrying about somebody else. If they copying you, your shit must be popping. Let them copy you. Let them ride your dick. Real talk. Like, you must be doing something right. But, y'all, I just came by on this good Sunday to spread a little good energy because the internet is so cruel and people are just so evil. Like, try to be more positive, y'all. For real, you'll get a lot more and you'll get a lot further with being positive. Try to think of the bright side of things sometimes. Quit thinking so negative. Everybody ain't out to get you. A lot of that shit be in y'all minds. And I had to come to grips with that. Like, a lot of people wasn't always trying to get me. It was just that, you know, that wall I had up for whatever. Like, no, you're not going to play with me. And that's how I carried it. And don't get me wrong, I'm humble, but you still not going to play with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let nobody play with me, period, point blank. But I don't be trying to start stuff. I mind my business. I take care of my family. And I'm worried about what's going on over here. I'm not really too much worried about what everybody else is wearing and what car they driving and what shoes they ain't got and what they ain't got. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's more to life than that. Like, build your self-esteem up because clearly you have low self-esteem because you keep talking about people all day. That shit is for kids. Little kids be doing that shit. And grown-ups too, I see, clearly. And you would think people done got older, you know what I'm saying? They done matured a little bit, but it's a lot of people who have it, who still stuck in the kids' mentality. Like, for real, y'all gotta grow up. For real. Real talk. And black men, y'all should not be bashing no black woman about her weight or anything because a black woman birthed you. Most of y'all was a black woman brought y'all into this world. You know what I'm saying? And me, I like all size women. Big, small, thick, BBW. I don't give a shit. If you bomb, you bomb. Your size don't matter. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I give compliments to all types of people. Older people, younger people. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like, I try to, every day I wake up, honestly, y'all, I tell Jamal this. I say, Jamal, I pray for you. I love you. Have a blessed day. And make somebody smile today. On purpose. Make somebody else smile. And that's what I try to do every day. When I walk out that door, I try to make somebody else smile because you never know what type of day a person is having that you don't know, that you encounter, that you may smile. You don't know what they're going to do when they get home with and be thinking like, dang, that lady told me I smelled good today. Or that lady told me I looked pretty today. And I felt terrible. Like, anything could make a person's day. And that's real talk, y'all. And, you know, I've grown so much. You know what I'm saying? In the past 2 to 3 years, it don't even make no sense. And I am so proud of myself because I could still be that evil woman that I was being all those years. But look what change has gotten me. Look what change has gotten me. And I'm so thankful. Real talk. I'm so thankful. I'm coming back with a new YouTube channel called She Everything. Well, She Everything. And it's going to be about everything black women, everything empowerment, black business women, stuff on TV. Like, we're going to touch all the topics, really. I'm not going to give too much of it away, but it's going to be good. And I'm going to have a panel of guests, co-hosts with me, female. And we're going to discuss all the things that's going on in the world. I'm excited to do the show. I cannot wait to bring these guests on and get to talking, this real talk, and start to open up some eyes and enlighten some people. And it's going to be amazing. Y'all keep tuning in to me on my channel. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Peace.